Bakim, can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right. Mrs. Dung, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear.
Oh, yeah. Jaime, can you hear me?
Hi, Bante. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, so nice to hear your voice. All right. Rajamami, can you hear me? Mawa henwada?
I know how to.
Right, yes. Everyone, please say 3 times. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Namo tassa bhagavato arahatu samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Very good evening to everyone, and for Vietnamese and Chinese meditators, I would like to wish a very happy Lunar New Year. Today they celebrate Lunar New Year, and at the same time, Chúc Mừng Năm Mới. And on this very special day, on this Lunar New Year day, we are going to keep another step forward in the Dhamma path. So earlier I mentioned you the ant, even though it's small, since it continues to go step by step, even though it's small, it passes thousands of miles. Even though there is an eagle who can fly fast, and at the same time, if it doesn't fly, if it just stay at that very spot without moving, then it cannot pass those thousands of miles. Just like that. Even though you are still beginners, you are still practitioners. So gradually, step by step, if we practice properly, definitely we will reach little by little, step by step. We will reach. We will come closer to the final goal. The final goal. What is that? The real happiness, real peace. So that's what we are going to achieve. And today we are going to keep another step forward. Another step forward. So we were practicing breathing meditation. And I told you last week, if you couldn't feel the breath at such times, the necessary steps that we need to take. If I summarize them once again for your as reminders, so you can count as 1 and 2. When the breath is coming in, you count 1. When it is going out, you count 2. If not, if there is a person that you respect the most, when you think of that person's name, if your mind becomes calmer, just like the Buddha. Let's take example, the word Buddha. So when you breathe in, you remember Buddha. When it is going out, you mention Do. Incoming breath, Buddha. Outgoing breath, Do. Buddha, Do. You can do like that too. And at the same time, last week I mentioned, if it doesn't work at that time, I requested you to practice walking meditation for about 5 minutes, and to start breathing meditation after the walking meditation practice. So, how to practice walking meditation? Everyone, please turn your devices mute off.
Cuci lah, baba. Cuci itu. Cuci baba lainnya dia aneh.
So, when you keep your right leg forward, be aware that you are keep moving your right leg forward. If you keep your left leg forward, be aware that you are moving your left leg forward. Like that, step by step, move forward in a flat land. And after 10-15 steps, when you are turning your body, be aware that you are turning your body, and then again walk back as far as you can walk. And when you are about to stop, be aware that you are about to stop, and then you are stopping. So then when you are turning your body once again, be aware that you are turning your body. Then when you are walking, be aware about the movements of your legs, and like that, please practice walking meditation before practicing breathing meditation. That is for the meditators who still couldn't feel the breath, who couldn't develop any concentration on practicing the breathing meditation. So for them, you can do once again. You can do counting 1 or 2, 1 and 2 for incoming breath 1, outgoing breath 2. And then after that, if not, you can remember a name like the Buddha, and you can break the name into 2. When it comes in, you will say like Buddha. When it is going out, you will say Buddha, Do. And then if it doesn't work too, then please practice walking meditation for about 5 minutes before you practice breathing meditation. And then after walking meditation, please start breathing meditation. Definitely that will help you. And at the same time, since today, uh, please try to apply. Please try to apply um, the concentration that you develop in one of the tasks that you do daily, one of the daily tasks, like brushing. Brushing is a daily task. Uh, all of you brush every morning. And walking, right? Walking is a daily task, and eating, it is a daily task, and drinking, it's a daily task, drinking water, or and talking, we talk every day. So in one of those actions, when you are doing such kind of an action, uh, so uh, uh, if that action takes not a long time, throughout that action, if that action takes a long time, at least for 5 minutes, be aware when you are practicing that action. That is to come out of your autopilot nature. All of you have the nature, this, all of you have an autopilot inside. So when you used to do some kind of an action, you do it without awareness. So this has become a habitual pattern throughout your life. Every day you follow this pattern. So to come out of it, to break that shackle, to insert awareness to your life, to insert mindfulness to your life, to insert concentration to your life that you have already developed, it is good if you can start such kind of an action since today. So that is the new step that we will take since today. The mindfulness that you develop, you will apply it in one of the actions that you do daily. Right. That's it. Now we are going to start today's meditation practice. Everyone, please keep your back straight. Neck straight. Head straight. Please place your right palm on your left palm. Close your eyes, not very tightly, not very smoothly, to the level that you can cover the sight of light. Now let your whole body to relax. Let your whole body to relax. With a very calm mind, with a very alert mind, with a very attentive mind, please start your meditation now. Please pay your entire attention to the breath which is coming in and which is going out. When it is coming in, be aware that it is coming in. When it is going out, be aware that it is going out. If it is long, be aware that it is long. If it is short, be aware that it is short. If it is gross, be aware that it is gross. If it is soft, be aware that it is soft. Each and every breath is unique. You can't meet the same breath twice. One experience of breath is you can meet it, you can experience it only once throughout your life. So pay your attention to each and every breath develop inner peace, inner concentration, inner happiness. Now please start the meditation. May your meditation be very, very successful. Now, everyone, those meditators who can remain with the same posture, please remain with the same posture. And the new meditators, if they feel the legs as painful, then you can move your legs, can relax. You can give a relaxation to your legs, but don't open your eyes. Now we are going to practice loving kindness meditation for about 5 minutes. Relax. First of all, we share our loving kindness with yourself. As I told you earlier several times, you are the one that you love the most. Before people might say, I love this person or that person the most, but the reality is, you love you the most. Share loving kindness with yourself. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be peaceful. May I come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May I enjoy real peace, real happiness. Now please think of your parents, your relatives, and your friends. May my parents, relatives, and friends be well, be happy, be peaceful. May my parents, relatives, and friends come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May they enjoy real peace, real happiness. Now please think about your enemies, the people that you have grudges at. As I mentioned, we do mistakes because we have negativities. We have anger, we have jealousy, and we have pride. We have discriminatory thoughts, and many. We do mistakes. Others do mistakes. But we should not cling to the things which happened in the past. We have to come out of the grudges, to live in the present. We want to make the mind lighter. So forgive those faults that they have done, that we have done. Share loving kindness with your enemies. May my enemies be well. May my enemies be happy. May my enemies be peaceful. May they come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May they enjoy real peace, real happiness, real happiness. Let's share our loving kindness with all the beings in the world. The beings that we can see, the beings that we cannot see, the beings that are weak, the beings that are powerful, the beings who are intelligent, the beings who are not intelligent, whoever they are. Let them be beautiful or ugly. You share your loving kindness with all of them, all those beings, all the beings. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. May all beings be peaceful. May all beings come out of anger, hatred, jealousy, ill will, and all the negativities. May I enjoy real peace, real happiness. May all of them enjoy real peace, real happiness. Now everyone, with a very peaceful mind, very calmly open your eyes and unmute yourself, and please say 3 times together, Sadhu, Sadhu,
Sadhu,
Sadhu.
sadhu,
Sadhu,
sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
Very nice. Now you can relax if you want to relax your whole body. And now we are going to listen and understand the second enemy of meditation. Last week we discussed about the first enemy of meditation. The first enemy of meditation is the addiction to sensual pleasure. That is the first enemy. Whenever you close your eyes, think what are the thoughts which held you back, which let you roam around, which didn't let you to concentrate. If you pile them up, most of them belong to this category. Sensual desire. We crave for that all the time, so it has become an enemy. So throughout the meditation times, and as meditators, gradually we try to overpower and suppress this first enemy, so that while living, we can live a good life, better life. At the same time, spiritually, from inside, we can develop inner peacefulness, inner happiness, and it helps us to reach the final goal, Nibbana, the final place, the purification of mind. Second enemy is anger. We are angry. We are angry at what? How this anger arises. This is the way how it arises. In this world, we expect that may everything happen according to my own wishes, the way that I wish, the way that I expect. May nothing happen against my wishes, my expectations. But the reality is, throughout our life, 99% times, what we wish, what we expect, it doesn't happen. Even right now, it is happening. Throughout the day, it happened. So, it is, you might think about certain incidents in life. Or sometimes you might think, most of the times, what I thought, sometimes what I thought, what I wished, it happened. So I became happy. True, there are incidents like that. But the Buddha doesn't talk about such kind of small things. Buddha talks about what is happening throughout the life. So from moment to moment, what we expect, it doesn't happen. Each and every, most of the moments, 99% moments, what we don't expect, it happens. So we suffer. And then at such times we develop anger. Anger is the first step. Then fury is the second. Then hatred is the third. Anger, hatred. So, in Buddha's word, they are called as uh, dvesha. Dosa in Pali, dvesha in Sanskrit. So, in English, the best word for this is aversion. We develop aversion. Aversion, you might think this aversion is just anger. Anger is only one point of it. If you feel disgusting thoughts about anything, that disgusting thought, that disgust is aversion, is a part of aversion, is a shape of aversion. If you feel jealousy, that is also a phase of aversion. Like that, if you did feel discomfort, hurt feelings towards anyone, so the feeling like this person is a nuisance for me to see. So that is also a feeling of phase of this aversion. So there are many phases for the aversion, and throughout the life, many times we don't know how much. There is no any way to count. For numerous times, for uncountable amount of times, we suffer because of this second enemy. And it doesn't allow us to develop our inner peace and inner happiness too. Example, uh, when the legs started to ache, instead of accepting the reality that they so the nature of these legs, when they are not used for the meditation, the nature of them is aching. If we don't accept that, we start developing aversion. We start developing aversion towards them. If you stop there, that's fine. But some people, some meditators, uh, so they start uh, they start developing aversion even towards the teacher. They start thinking, oh, I think the time is up. Why the teacher is, why the master, why the teacher, why the Bhante has not yet finished the session? Why? So, like that, you develop some aversion. So, it happens, it is an experience which happens throughout the life. So, when such kind of experiences happen, you have to encounter such kind of experiences with awareness on one thing, that is impermanence. Whenever a thing happens, not according to the way that you expected, you have to think, this is the nature of impermanence. Everything is changing. Nothing is under my control. If I get angry at this, if I get angry at this person, if I get angry at this action, if I get angry at this word, then I am trying to stop the wind, which I cannot stop. It is blowing. You can't stop. So just like that, you have to make peace with that person, with that action, with that word, which made you distressed. How you look at that person, that action, that thing matters the most. If you look at that person, at that action, at that word, in a way which develops the anger, it suffers you. It makes you suffer instead of making the other people suffer. The Buddha presents a simile. A person keeps waiting with the burning charcoal on his hand, his or her hand, until the enemy comes. That person has an enemy. Until that person comes to harm that person, this person is waiting with the burning charcoal. Who is the one that suffers? The first, the first sufferer, the person who suffers the first, is this person who is keeping the burning charcoal on that person's hand. So you need to understand. Don't be a person who is holding to a burning charcoal, who is holding a burning charcoal. Instead, throw it away. Good for you, good for the enemy, good for everyone else. So whenever you felt anger, please follow the Buddha's example. Whenever an action happened, whenever a word was told towards you, which makes you irritated, which makes you angry, which makes you furious, don't go and react at once. But because a small spark has the ability to create a big fire, big wildfire. So if you get rid of the spark, the wildfire won't happen. Like that, if you go and retaliate, look at that action, look at that word which made you irritated, which made you irritating as a spark, and react to it in a way that can make as you look at a spark which can create a wildfire. Don't let it create a wildfire. Get rid of it as soon as possible. If you go to retaliate, then you are going to pave the way to a huge wildfire. So follow the Buddha's way. Think like this. Once a Brahmin came to the Buddha and started scolding. At the end of the scolding, when that Brahmin was so tired, that person was so tired, then Buddha asked a question. Are you done? Then Buddha said, Brahmin, can you please say, do you invite visitors to your home? And do you prepare gifts for them? Then that Brahmin said, that person said, yes, I invite them, and I prepare gifts for them. Then Buddha asked, right, you prepare gifts for them. So at once they let you know on the day that they were to come, that they schedule to come, they say, all right, this day we can't come. What will you do? We are sorry, we haven't had an accident, we can't come today. At such times, what will you do? Will you throw away all the food that you prepared and the gifts that you prepared? Or will you eat all by yourself? Will you use all of them yourself? The Brahmin said, why should we waste it? With my family, I eat it. Then Buddha said, you brought me the gifts and the food called scoldings, abusive words. I don't accept those gifts. I don't accept those food. You can have all by yourself. The Brahmin understood. He knelt before the Buddha, asked pardon, and then he asked the way how to develop such kind of a peaceful mind. A mind that does not react to angry words, which doesn't develop anger, which only develops pure compassion and loving kindness. The Buddha taught the way. That's what you are learning. So, always think whenever such kind of an incident happens, everything is impermanent. Before retaliation, think it as a spark which can create a wildfire. When they bring you gifts, don't accept those gifts. Let them keep those gifts with them and come out of your anger. And one final thing, whenever somebody did some kind of a bad action, told a bad word against you, try to think of some kind of a previous good action that person did for you. That will help you, that will subside, that will help you to suppress your anger too. So please follow these methods, either one of them, and you can come out of your anger. And you will be able to live a life with peace, with compassion, with loving kindness, and with happiness. So that's the end of today's explanation. And all of you understood what is anger, and so what is the danger of this anger, and how to come out of this anger, and at the same time the methods that you can practice to come out of this anger, this enemy. Now please think. Today all of us meditated together and had a very nice evening on this Lunar New Year day, and we developed at least a bit spiritually, and accumulated a lot of positive energy. Let's share that positive energy with everybody by the power of this positive energy. May all the good happen in your lives. May all your troubles be away. And may you develop with peace and happiness with each and every sitting, with each and every meditation practice. And gradually, may all of you reach the final bliss of peace, final bliss of happiness, purification of mind, Nibbana, Nibbana, Nibbana. Abhivadena silisse niccang vada pacaino Chattaro dhamma vadanti Ayuvanno sukhang balang Ayurarogya sampatti Sagga sampatti me pache Ato nibbana sampatti Iminati samijyatu. Please say 3 times, everyone. Sadhu,
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 sadhu.
sadhu.
And in the next week, I will explain about the third enemy of meditation, and we will keep another step ahead in the breathing meditation too. Good night to everyone. May all the good happen to you. May you be very happy and very, very peaceful. See you in the next week. Good night.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Good night, Hamdruni.
Good night, Nen.
Night.
Good night, Taimi.
Good night, Bante.
Yeah. Good night, Rajma. Good night, right. Prashant. Good night.
Good night, Bante.
Yeah. Good night, Dung.
Good night, Api Hamdruni. How's right? Bohomo ping.
Yani, Tirwasi. Kim. Good night. Right. Kim. Ba Kim. Good night. Good night, Mrs. Dung. Right. Good night,